Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
Oh, me, I can hear myself. Why? check 1 2, mic check 1 2, and we are live in 3 2 1. Let's go. How is everybody doing? We are about to have another good session for the next 2 hours, 11 to 12 and 12 to 1. So let's see what the markets will give us today. I see there's someone watching. You can say hi in the chat, in the chats. Please like the video so the algo can do some magic for us and other people can start seeing this as well. Hope I am clear, and my music is all the way down there, so that should be okay. Let me just take it up a little bit. Yeah, so you know the norm of whatever of this channel, of these streams. Before we start, we gotta look at a word or what. Today we're not gonna read the whole chapter. I'm just gonna I read just one verse and maybe that's it. I feel like it's self-explanatory and it's a good prayer to have. It's a good context to have in your prayer, right? So we're gonna read from Isaiah chapter 40 verse 31, which says right here. Let me make this bigger. Nah, it doesn't matter. However, the size of the window. So let me read from 28, right? And then we can read after that, and then we can go straight to the charts and see what today's 12 p.m. candle is going to offer us. 12 p.m. PST. So hast thou, leave a comment or just at least like the video, because I see there's someone else watching. And you're welcome. We just, yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun today as the last day of the week. So let's just read this and let's see what pops out. But I just intend to read it, which is still powerful, right? Hast thou not known, hast thou not heard, that the everlasting God, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth. Now, this right here stands out already because we've read about, so from Monday to Thursday, I was reading the book of Jonah. And in Jonah chapter 1, when they asked him, who are you? This is one of the things he said, that I'm a Hebrew and my God is the one who created, my God created the heavens and the earth, I believe. Let's just go there for a minute. Jonah chapter 1. All right, I'll show you just where, because they were like, who are you? Just give me a minute. Come, let us cast. How can you sleep? What verse was it? Okay, here you go. So they were like, where? Yeah. The sea was good. He replied, wait a minute, I just saw it. I'm a Hebrew. So they were like, okay, tell us who's responsible, blah, 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 blah. What kind of work do you do? So they were like, who are you? Where do you come from? What is your country? From what people are you? Now listen to Jonah's, this is what I want us to see. He answered, I'm a Hebrew and I worship the Lord, the God of heaven, who made the sea and the dry land. That is where I wanted to point out, because that I kind of remember that. So going back to Isaiah chapter 40, still giving like the same ordeal, right? The everlasting God, the creator of the ends of the earth. Now, just looking at that, is that like a nice way to address God? Because now this is two people we are seeing, and I believe there's more. If we keep on reading, they'll still put that, because I can say this is in God's CV, right? The creator of the ends of the earth. So like when you're approaching God, is this something that is good to add in your prayer, right? Like, hey, Father, in the mighty name of Jesus, because you're approaching him, the creator of the heavens and earth. Is that something that makes him feel good? Because Jonah, that is how they ask him, who is this God? Because when they found out that the waves was because of him. So they were like, who are you? I'm a Hebrew and I worship the Lord, the God of heaven, who made the sea and the dry land. Is that something like God likes to be identified with? Because this is one of his greatest works, in terms of our human point of view, right? Because I'm sure there's a lot more that God has done other than creating the heavens and the earth. All right, so that's a gem right there. Has thou not known? Make sure you add that in your prayer if you're watching this. I think God loves that. Hast thou not known, hast thou not heard that the everlasting God, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary. Wow. There is no searching of his understanding. He knows too much. Like nobody can search, no scientist, no whatever. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might he increaseth strength. Even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. Now, these are people with energy, these are people with fresh ideas, these are people who are just ready to go. But they shall be weary, they shall get tired, and the young men shall utterly fail. But look at this. But they that wait upon the Lord, there is no age limit, there is no weak or strong, there is no they were number one in class, there is no they have a bright future, there is no none of that worldly crap is mentioned here. He just says, but they that wait upon the Lord, wait upon the Lord, they shall mount up with wings as eagles. So not even the youth can do this. Not even the young men can do this. They shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. Now, this right here is dependent upon you waiting upon the Lord. And where does it say that patience worketh something? Can Google help us with that? Patience worketh out perfect something. Oh, let's see if Google will. But let there you go. But let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire. This is from James chapter 1, verse 4 to 8. Wow, we're getting somewhere here, right? But let patience have her work, her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. Now going back to, I think we can get rid of that one. Going back to this one, but they that wait. What is patience? Let's just see what patience is. The definition of patience. You have to tell Google you want what you want. Patience, the capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset. Okay, you can find let's say patience Bible definition. Bible definition. Okay, here we go. Patience in the Bible is the ability to endure difficult people and situations without giving into anger or giving up hope. Because God continues to show us patience when we are doing disappointing things, we can show others patience when they disappoint us. Now, I feel like there's something deeper to that, but we can get like a basic foundation of what waiting upon the Lord is, which I think this requires a lot of patience. And as we've seen, patience. Wait, did I close that verse? We can see what patience does. Patience has a perfect work, that you may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. And then you can connect all that and see that those that are patient, those that wait upon the Lord, you're patient with God, you're patient on God, you're relying on God, like your focus is on God no matter what, you just on the Lord. People bugging you, but you're focused. And then we can see like this is not easy. The ability to endure difficult people. I mean, sometimes you want to say, yo, go sit somewhere, leave me alone. But you're supposed to remain calm, which is not easy, which is why we rely on God for his strength, right? So he can help us with this thing. Have you ever been in a situation where someone pisses you off so much, and at that moment you just kept quiet, and then the moment you were out of his sight, like you just went somewhere else, you now want to go back and just say whatever it is was inside you? You have to ask yourself, what is that held you from not saying anything, from not reacting when you are around this person? That is the work of God, and that is what God can do for us. When we're supposed to shut our mouths, when we're supposed to not react and do nothing, we know ourselves we can't. We are just meant to react over that because of their upbringing, or because of those that we have seen come ahead of us, but we see what patience is all about. You have to be able to endure difficult people. Remember, you can also be difficult to other people, right? So as much as you're enduring difficult people, this also shows you to not be difficult to other people. Is it easy? No, it's not, but God will get you to this point. And situations, now, not even just difficult people, but also situations, without giving into anger, because anger is not of God. He's slow to anger, or giving up hope. So I think that's it. I think we've got some gems over there and something we can look upon. So this is something to, to add in your prayer for God to renew our strength, right? And you know and we shall mount up with wings like eagles. We shall run and not be weary. We shall walk and not faint. This is nothing of your doing. This is by the Lord's strength, right? And you find yourself in situations where you're performing and you're like, clearly, this is not me. There has to be another higher power behind me. And that is what God will do for us. So we need to submit and get to know about this, because you can only operate in as much as you know, right? So that is why we can keep on reading the Word of God. And this is something you can also go and meditate and kind of see what else is coming out, what else is standing out for you in here. So this is a prayer for this month that I'm partaking with the members of. Let me show you. I have to show you this. It's YouTube, Prophet Lowry. If you're not following this man of God, please do. So this is a prayer for the month of November, to pray for strength, right? In so many situations, we need God's strength. In so many situations, this right here is not easy. Enduring difficult people and situations. Let's not even worry about people. The situations that we are going through, without anger and giving up hope, that is not easy. But just as God renews His mercies every morning, so is our hope also reduced, right? Is also renewed. However much we ran our hope yesterday, today we should have a new hope. And that is all by the doing of God. Guys, I think I'm going to stop there, and I thank God for His word. And may it penetrate our hearts, and may it work in us, whether we know it or not, because all we want is to see the results. And when you see the results of what the Word of God does to you, you can't help it but repent, right? You can't help it but repent. And when you repent, you can't help it but notice the goodness of God, and that goodness of God will lead you to repentance. So that's it for now. So let's just go straight to whatever. I see the one who's there has left. I think the word was too strong. Maybe they have gone to take a notebook and write something. So that's it. So let's just go straight to the charts and see what we can do. So right there, yeah, I think that's it. Thank you so much. That was good. That was amazing. All right. So this week, the markets have done me some dirt. I can't say that, but I've been on the opposite side of the market, trying to get a shot in this up move, and the damage that it has done on my demo account has been crazy. Coming all the way from 247k, and I'm now down to 155. A lot of lessons to learn. Number one, over risking. This is what over risking can do for you, right? A 2 months progress was just about to get to 25% account gain in roughly less than 2 months, all washed away in a week. From the 31st of November to the 3rd. That is not even a week, my guys. That is not even a week. Let me pull up my calendar here and kind of see. Oh my God, and I can't even make this smaller. Yes, I can. Let me show this to you. Let me pull up that calendar. Now, if I do this, the calendar is going to get lost. I don't some mark. So okay, here we go. So this is the 3rd. So from Friday to today to the 10th. Wait, today cannot be the 10th. So from the 30th. So it's a week. It's a week, right? We've seen that the account declined. So that is over leveraging, and you keep on taking, and you're stuck with your bias, right? When when everything else has changed. Now, was there wrong with my shorts? My shorts were good. Were good. There's not only one trade that I entered that was not inside of my plan, but all the other trades were within my plan. But one thing you can notice is, where's my OBS, my guy? Okay, one thing you can notice is it doesn't matter how good your analysis is, doesn't matter how good your entries are, it doesn't matter how you follow your plan. If you are against a high time frame bias, you are in a low probability situations, right? One of the things I saw even before the beginning of the week was this swing low right here, right? But then I had this area over here, which to me I thought was going to be a very huge resistance, that this up candle going down. But what we see is the market crossed that resistance area, and you can see it's finding support around that area, and it shoots up. So on this day, which was this is today, so yesterday I should have only been looking for longs, right? But then I thought, I'm still bearish, not even noticing that, hey, this is a great indication that we have changed tides. Now, could it have kept on going down? Yeah, if it was meant to just stay within that high and this low and just start ranging, then it would have been okay. But again, it's all good. So one of the main things is, because it's a demo account, so I don't really care about all this, because all these losses are just like a building block. They're a stepping stone, with a lot of data to get from it, a lot of lessons to get from it. All of it are gonna be going down on my journals as I go through my trades to tomorrow, right? So today I'm still gonna be doing some more damage, right? I'm still gonna be over risking if I get a good trade towards the downside, because then I know this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Whenever we have a bullish week, then Friday tends to give us a reverse to at least 30% of that range, right? So 30%, if I go into this fib, 0 to 0.5 to 1, then we can add in like a 0.3 right there, which will represent 30%, right, of this range. So 0.3 is like, so 0 to 1, that's, think of it as 100, and then coming down to, so like 0, 30%, 50%, and then 100% of this range. So if we get a good entry, we can see the market decline up to that 30% area, which I believe is going to be inside this gap over here. If we do come down, right, then we should see us coming here. So pretty much that's it. So I suspect that we might get an entry. It's now 11:30 or 11:45 or 12 or 12:15, and if they don't come down, then we're just gonna be damaged a little bit more. I'm gonna be risking a lot just to see if I can, freshen up my ego, because man, this is a lot of losing, especially on a live account, on a live stream, right? But then again, who cares? I mean, I do care, but come on, it's trading, and if you over risk, this is what you get. Because I can tell you one thing: if all these losses I was just doing like 1%, and then on the second trade I'm doing half of that, which is 0.5%, and then if I have to take another trade, I'm only doing 0.25%. So you go reducing your risk by half, then there's no way you can take all these huge losses. And then when you win, you're now up your when you win, you now start upping your risk, and then you're back to your normal risk, which is 1%. If you go too much, 1.5%, right? Because this is what I was doing from the 9th of September all the way to when was that equity high? Right here, to the 9th of September to the 26th of October. The most risk I did was 1.5%. And guys, you can see right there, on a $200,000 account, I saw a high of 47K. And actually this trade right here, I think it did surpass to over 50K, but I didn't take profits. I think I went to sleep and I woke up in the morning, the trade had reversed on me. Otherwise, it's all good. So let's go to today's analysis. Let me get rid of this right here. I don't, oh no, am I in this? Yeah, this is my provider right here. So this is a trade I was hoping to get into today with the NFP news. I thought because that we've gone so high, I would come to this gap right here, right there, and we'll get some rejection. So I put my stop loss just above this high, but man, the week has been extremely bullish. No resistance, no nothing. Any resistance was pushed through and immediately turns to support, and price went up. So that is something that we also have to work on, how to pivot, and how to know what the market is about to do and what it's likely about to do, so like you can be able to drop your bias. The problem is sometimes you change your bias and then it still unfolds the way you had thought it would originally. That kind of gets to my psychology. It kind of gets to your psychology, but it's something that we have to weather out, and it's all good. So there's gonna be a lot of mistakes in trading. There's gonna be trading mistakes, especially when you're beginning. But trading mistakes should not burn your account, right? Yo, my guy, what are you doing? Trading mistakes should not burn your account. If that's a word, they should not cause you to take huge losses. Let me do that. They should not cause you to take huge losses beyond what you can handle. Actually, let me say that beyond what am I still writing that thing? Okay, what you can handle. So these are notes I'm taking for you right there. That's too big. 14 is okay. Let's just do 16. Beyond what you can handle. I had another point, and trading mistakes should not burn your account. They should not cause you to take huge losses beyond what you can handle. I've forgotten the other point I had. I had something else. What was it? And trading mistakes are a must. Like they are. What do I say? What's the word that they are inevitable as you grow. Right? And they should be used for learning, right? They should be used for learning. They should be taken as lessons. Let me say that. They should be taken as lessons, right? To learn from and better yourself. That is the word. And improve your, I'm just gonna keep it there. And better your learning curve. I don't know. And use it to I don't know, to like straighten your learning curve, something of the sort, right? And they should be taken as lessons. That's it. To learn from. They should be taken as lessons to learn from. That's it. I can't remember what else I wanted to say, but that's it, right? So let me get rid of this and that, so we can have a fresh beginning of this thing. And I think I'm gonna get rid of everything right there. So now we have a fresh thing. I'm gonna leave that there, although it's gonna be pushed around. Let me just hide it and then we can pull it up later if I remember something else. And let's get rid of this. So let's do a quick analysis before 12. And let me see what I have on my monthly and whatever. I'm gonna delete all this during the weekend, and then I'm gonna do another analysis video that should not be anything more than 45 minutes, right? So these are the levels. I don't really think we should care about all the levels down here. Let's just focus on this up here. So this on the weekly level, that's an old weekly high that we just ran over there. I think this is just a line I don't need. That's an old weekly high that we just ran out over there. And weekly CB low right there, that can stay. Let's go to the daily. Let me see. We just ran that old daily high as well. Let me make sure it's included. Old daily high. Let's have those two over there, and then that's it. I don't think I need anything else on this daily. We do have this imbalance right here that was you'll see how it was used as support. So we have to be careful of that if the market's going to be coming down. That's an area where the market can just come and stop, and I'll show you how precise these levels are. It was used beautifully as support when the market crossed to the upside, right? So we're going to mark it. I'm going to do it as, I'm going to call it a daily imbalance. I like my daily whatever in that blue. So that's it. right there. We do have a small imbalance. Can I come all the way down here? I don't know, but let's just mark it. There's another imbalance over here. Daily imbalance right there. I like that. Let me just make sure I got those levels. Okay, I did. No, I did not. Right there. Only one watching. That's okay. That's fine. The video is gonna be on the records right there. And that's it. Daily imbalance. I think that's it. To worry about any coming down. Now this half. Now we've taken the. We are inside that weekly sell side, and that's the EQ over there. Let's change that to look like that. I want that to be in blue because that's it. And I think that's it. That's it. Because I already have an idea that we might be coming down. If I thought we were going up, I do. That's the 4-hour fair value gap right there, paired with what is it paired with? Paired with 4 hours, just 4 hours. That will let me know it's a fair value gap. And I want that to be dotted, and that should be in blue as well. And then I'm gonna mark this as a 4-hour fair bullish order block. 4-hour. 4-hour bullish order block like that, and I think that's all we can get from a 4-hour. If we're still going up, then I don't know where, but we'll see what price wants to do. We do have an up candle over here on the 4-hour time frame, and then we have this unfinished thing over here, which is what I've been. I think that right there might be something. Let me just put that. Oh, that is where we are at. And just in case we come up, then can we see a reversal from this area? We are still so bullish. I'm gonna have those levels right there just in case the market goes up. And I think that's it. I'm not gonna put any more markings. That's it. 4-hour bearish order block that is paired with this 4-hour. So we do have a 4-hour fair value gap right here and a 4-hour order block, and then we do have this up candle, which is also a 4-hour order block, paired with that unfinished 4-hour whatever. So I'm gonna have it just as that. I'm gonna have it as 4-hour U, which means 4-hour unfinished. And I'm gonna have that with no middle line, because if the middle line should be right there with the original whatever, and you can see we are working out that half. But then again, that's too much markings. I believe we have enough. That's good. So I've brought it up to it's not even up enough right there to that high, and then I'll just name it as 4-hour unfinished something over there, something of the sort. And yep, that's it. So now going to the 1 hour, let me see what stands out. We have to look to the left. We've taken out that high. I believe we should see a decline. I really do believe that today we should see a decline. I really do believe that. Now I'm gonna have those 4-hour levels over there, because if we are so animated, then this 4-hour, so this right here is a 4-hour candle. This is a 4-hour range, right? And that will be this candle and this candle and this candle. When we go down to a lower time frame, you'll see how, you know, how much data those areas can give us. So looking at the 1 hour, I see this is the high of this range and this is the low. Look at how the spot is beautiful. What did I have this as? This is a daily imbalance. Look at how price is just hugging around that area. Those areas are just amazing to use. And let's go down to nothing really standing out on the 1 hour, unless this huge fair value gap here, this gap, but that 4 hour is already doing it for us. Now look at this 30-minute fair value gap here. Is this where price can come into and keep on going up? Probably. But if they cross it and then use it as resistance, then we can see if we can keep on going down, because I don't know, I'm still gonna stick with my bearish stance. I feel like now changing to bullish might be too late. but we'll see how that goes. So on the 15-minute, we do have a small gap right there, but I want to assume all those things. I just focus on the 4-hour levels going up, right? The daily imbalance, let me change that to that half, and then kind of have it like that. I feel like the 4-hour, I can give them a different color, but they're all high time frame PDRE, so that's okay. Changing the color, will that like have me think of those levels differently? I don't know. Maybe. But just let me know, hey, that is a high time frame. Blah blah blah. So I already know that's a 4-hour unfinished business. So what we can do is again update this to right there, because that's the highest that we've gone into. But then again, it now look at this 15-minute right here. I like this, and we can see that we're getting some consolidation right there, right? Consolidation in here, growing, coming into that fair value gap with a rejection from a high time frame PDRA, having taken out the all day and the all weekly high. So can this offer us some shorts? I think so. So let's say I was going somewhere right now and I wanted to have like a setup. That would be my entry. My stop loss just above that high, or maybe just cover that and finish business. Or yeah, I'll just do it on that high, and then back to this place where there was this consolidation right here. Consolidation, you can see the market went down, so that was manipulation. Then we see this expansion to the upside. This could be a smart money reversal. If we do cross this low, then we can see like maybe a first level distribution, maybe a second level distribution before we take this low, right? So that could be a market maker sell model happening right now as we speak. But if we're going to take part of it, so this is the previous 4-hour range, right? Then we can aim for this low back to this 4-hour fair value gap over here. I don't know why I don't feel like we'll still keep going up. We're now down to the 5-minute time frame, and you can see there's no inefficiency on this leg. That is so good. I like that. So now, meaning when we come down, that we might be rushing down like crazy up to this low. So I am bearish. I'm gonna be looking for shorts, right? I am going to be looking for shorts, and let's see how that works out. So I like that there's no inefficiency here that I can see. There's no fair value gap, and this should be a walk in the park. Again, look at this beauty right here that it just created for us. Can they still go up? Yes, but if they're gonna be going down, I want to take part in that whatever right there. I like that. I like those lows right there. I can have it just as low hanging fruit right there. So in this case, you see this low and that high right there. That range should be one sweep to the downside. Now what do we do? I want to mark. I'm gonna have let me see if I can just have those lines there, or I can draw this. I can draw those levels like that and just get rid of those lines, because I can see we are now in deep premium, and then also draw this one like that and have those 4-hour ranges looking like that. So now we can get rid of those lines, or I can just have those lines stay there because I can see the low. And that's the half point of this one. I think we can come down. So what I'm gonna, because this is a lot of drawings, which I want to which I think I'll keep. Yeah, and then it can show me the previous OR ranges as well. So I believe that all this will be run out, maybe sometime next week or whatever day they want to. Now, I like the fact that I left that 5-minute over there. So that is, if we keep on going down, that's an area where we can see. But in here, this should be a walk in the park. So let's position ourselves to see if we can take advantage of that. Now, what is this? This is now 12 p.m. and already I want to take that trade because we've taken out this high. I think I like that trade already. So if they come down, I'm gonna be partaking that. If they still want to go up, it's all good, because who knows what 12 p.m. will do. So I'm gonna do a huge risk. A huge risk. I think I'm gonna risk like 25k, right? Let's do 25k. Please don't do this. This is just me playing around. It's a demo account, so I don't care. Plus my ego has been pinched. I want to go back to 250. Sell, stop right there, and let's do that. So wait a minute. Where is my? Let me just make sure I can see my orders. Wait a minute. Where is the stop loss? Sell stop with no stop loss. Oh yeah, I didn't set a stop loss. The stop loss should be 2014. Come on now, I put it so much. So 2014 is right here, that middle number, just above where my cursor is. That should be 20 points, I guess, but that's how they calculate it. So now when I say modify order, we should see the stop loss just come above that high, right? Now, I feel like this right here is just a setup. Yeah, so there's people who trade trend lines, and I feel like trend line traders do make some money, right? Even if you lose, most of the time, the trend lines are respected, right? But my mentor has taught us that trend lines are, they can be a phantom, right? They are very much hunted. So if indeed they are hunted, yeah, but before they're hunted, they'll set you up, right? So there's people who wait for first touch, second, on the third touch, they're buying, right? And in this case, if that's your strategy, then you are in profits. But if you stay for so long, this right here is hunted. Then again, look at this beauty. Whoever was trading this trend line right here, come on, man, don't tell me they're not in the money. First touch, second touch, and then you can also adjust again as the market. So it became even more bullish, right? That trend line was respected. But for now, I think this, what is this? I don't like marking and then not. Oh, that was that 15. Come on. What was it? Was it? What is that marking, my guy? 1 hour. Oh, it was a 10-minute. 10-minute fair value gap. Sometimes 10-minute fair value gaps are usually magical, right? So I can have it like that, and then I can have it on a different color because I rarely use 10 minutes for anything. I used to use it, but I don't know why I dumped it. What color should we give it? Okay, that color is good enough. So if we keep on going up, it's okay, because our entry is just on a 1-minute low right there, and I believe now if they're going to respect this 5-minute whatever that the 5-minute order block right here, that 5-minute bearish order block or 5-minute supply, whatever you want to call it, that would be nice. But now it's going to 12, where we can see some volatility. And usually how I like to see it is I like to see open, and then we go to the upside to go to the downside, or if we are bullish, then I want us to open and go down to go up. That is the characteristic that I want to see with the 12 p.m. candle, and that strategy has quite been working for me, right? And from what I'm seeing, it rarely unfolds, but I mean, it does unfold, but it's not easy to get it, right? And that is why, wow, this post is good. I like it. I love it. Woo. I need to find a way to post that thing or to post that thing on my WhatsApp. Let me see if my web WhatsApp is working here. Web.whatsapp. I need to have that window away from here in case I am connected. Am I? Yeah, I am connected, so that's good. How do I get it here to OBS? So I can have it on this side as well. I got no excuses. Hey, I got no excuses. Yay, I got no excuses. Ooh-wee, I got no excuses. Hey, where did my web WhatsApp go? There, yay. And then go to Gmail. I send that post over there. So what are we seeing happen? Guys, I think I'm still short. I need to get a good shot. If this works, let me see how much we can make from that. Ooh, only 16K. Wait a minute, how much am I risking? Am I not risking 25k? Come on, yo. I'm risking 25,000. 1, 2, 3. There you go. 16%. That should give us 154. That should get us back. Oh, that's going to double our account. So what I'm gonna do is once I get to 250, I'm gonna close the trade. It makes no sense because anyway, we'll see. This is a high probability trade. I have a good feeling that we shoot down here. This is going to be a walk in the park. And let me do this since I do care. What time is it? 12. Are they likely to cross this low and then you know what, let me give it a second try, because that right there is a good entry as well, right? This right here is a good entry. So what I can do is maybe add like a 5k entry right there. We must stop loss up here, but then again it's going to 12, and then we have this 1 minute fair value gap here. Will they want to come in there first? Who knows? Let me just mark that in case we are bearish, and then I'll show you the ultimate way to get targets. You see that half of the previous 4-hour candle, 4-hour range right there. That's a nice place to take something off. But I do have a feeling that we could be coming back to this daily imbalance, where we did see the whole of this move, I can say, began from here before the market, consolidated, came down, and then shot up. So let's see how that goes. So it's just a few minutes to 12. If I lose this, I'm gonna be losing a lot. So I got no excuses. Okay. Kevin Bundi. Yeah, just download it. It's all good. .mov. And then let's get that link from. Let me put it on my sub. Those guys want to join can join. Share the video, copy link. Okay, that's done. That thing is downloaded. So let me see how I can share this thing on my WhatsApp. Not a new group. What am I doing? I'm trying to update my status on add. How do I do it? Add to my status. So I can't do it on my phone, on my computer. Come on. Why do these people do this? So they force it to be only mobile. And my WhatsApp is what I'm using for as my webcam. Anyway, seems like I can update, or is it me not? I'm not doing something right. But I can see other people's things, right? Stan GA, Demo 19, Timothy. Oh, I think I can, because I see I can. Okay, maybe I can. Let me see. What is that? Channels, new group settings. No. What is that? New group. No. Okay, we're still going up. I don't want to go long. Add to my status. I can't. What's up? Stop it. I still think I can do it. Because I want to take a small break right now, and then we'll be. Let me just make sure that thing is contained so we don't get any surprises. Okay. Okay, so we're shooting up. That's perfectly okay. I'm waiting for that 12 p.m. candle to see if I'm gonna get an entry over there. So these ones will still remain, and if we do get this entry and we don't shoot up, then okay. So that's how far we've dealt with that 1 minute. I'd like to see a complete closure, and then we do also have like a small gap right there. I don't know how it looks like on the 5 minute. The 5 minute is just straight. How about the 15 minute? So the 15 minute is a weak. The 10 minute has a fair value gap that we just traded above. We have 7 seconds. If it closes bullish, then I think these guys still want to go up, and we just have to chill because I'm not comfortable taking a long. I got no excuses. Hey. Let me take a small break. I'll be right back. Now I need to remember where that thing was because it's been a minute since I used. Okay, it's right here. Okay, I'm back. Make sure that mic is looking okay. Okay, I'm back. There we go. So, change of plans as we speak right now. So, I want to take a better entry than this. So, I'm thinking of, let me see, it's now 12. Are we going to run that high? I don't know. But that looks like the range so far. So I'm gonna do another entry right there. That's gonna be like 5K, right? I'm going to do a $5,000 entry. Now I'm not even looking at percentages anymore. I'm just looking at the money. Let's do a small one. Yep. And then what's that stop loss? 1748. I don't know why I'm still bearish. 1748. Okay, that's how it looks like. The stop loss is up here for that first position. This is the second main position over here, which is huge, which I do believe we will come. Now, I would love to see this range taken high, that high taken. I'd love to see that high taken. I would love to see that high taken. Now, once we are engaged and the trade is moving our way, then we can go and track where the 30% of the weekly range is at, right? Now, can that still be an entry? Yes. And we're just about to be engaged where they don't have to come back here anymore. At the complete closure of that 12, of that 1 hour fair value gap, right there, that's good. So I want also to track how the 1 hour candle is going. So let me pull in this guy. I want to track how that one. So this is the 1 hour. This is where we've opened, and now I would have loved to see us go up fast instead of coming down. But now we are coming down fast to go up. I would have loved if it opened, but it can still work. It can still come down, go up, and then come and go to the downside, or they might just open and go down. So this is kind of where I'd love to see us coming. So if this would where's that second entry? If that were to work out, that would be a lot. 39K. Ugh, Jesus. I think I'll be okay just taking that from that half point, right? And then we can manage this other one, but we'll see how that goes. But then again, I can tell you one thing. This one we are going to, oh yeah, that's the only on the 1 minute. We do have stops on the 1 minute, but let's see if today we can get an entry, right? Because this week we only had an entry, I think, on Monday, and yesterday was a loss. Wednesday was a loss, and I think also Tuesday was a loss. So we're only supposed to be 3% down, right? Which we can easily get back today, but because of over leveraging, but it's all good. So this is me like micromanaging this position. we have like a small fair value gap right there. Let me see how it looks like on the 5-minute. I see we've gone deep into this 5-minute order block, right? But we can see like the half of that body, the half of it, let me just bring in the half of that body is right there. Let me just mark it. The half of that body is right there, and we have what do I say? That is not proportional order block. It's just gonna be like EQ 5 EQ, the half point of that 5 order block, right? As long as we can stay beneath it of this, so that would be a mean threshold, right? According to ICT terms, if we can stay beneath it, then this 5 order block is going to hold, which on a high time frame is a week. So half of that week, let me see how it looks like on the 4-hour. We're getting some good rejection. The daily, we're getting some good rejection. Could this be the end of the the market moving up? So one of the positions has been engaged. Let's see how that goes. How I like my positions is I like when they engage, the market just shoots. But if it's just engaged and then immediately goes back inside of that range it's coming from, then the trade becomes a little bit less probable. But we'll be watching, and then if this is tagged in, then my stop loss is just above that high where we do have that fair value gap, where it's gonna act, but the market has come down and up, so it's balanced. So if we do come down, and I don't see the point of coming up here. Now, could this be the beginning of that a decline to the downside? I would have loved if we went up fast to come down, but that trade was just too good to leave. Is that still my entry? No, my entry has to be like above that 30-minute range, and then we come inside and keep on going. But sometimes we do have like a swing failure where it fails to come up and then it just starts shooting down, right? So let's see how that goes. And I think I want to share that thing. I should share this stream, but no, that's okay. I like how we are rejecting from that fair value gap right there, but yeah, that's typical. That's typical. Will they like just decline without some form of manipulation of the sort? I don't know. Now this is a 10-minute fair value gap that I don't think counts anymore, so I'm gonna get rid of it. This one right here, because it's just in my way of, yeah, but it's good to know that we have it right there, which it didn't really count. So that right there is now being used as support, meaning we still have a lot of bullishness. But if we're looking for a decline, then let's see how this goes. Now I want to do something. So this is a position that's already running. If this high is taken out, then that's a loss immediately, which I think we might take it out. So, and then this is just too deep, right? We do have this low. Let me update it right there, because I do feel like if we are 25, okay, 16%. If we are to take this low, then definitely we're going to take that low. So that will be a little bit late for that entry. So my entry looks like that, right? My second entry. So let's get rid of this. This entry is already activated, right? So it either works or not. Let's just hide it. Wait. Yes. And that risk is a lot. No. This risk is 3%. The second entry, the stop loss is just gonna be above that high. Low, high, low, high, high. So if we come down, then we do have a breaker, which is, I believe, I'll take all this. I'll use all that as a breaker. Now, can this hold? I don't know. After a long decline, I don't know. But we came up, we've come down, we're going up again. Will they respect that high? I really don't know. But I feel like even the stop loss should have been like somewhere up there, right? What do we have to lose? Nothing. Let me put my stop loss up there. So now the risk has turned to 4.7. Guys, don't trade like this on a live account. This is just me trying to massage my ego and get this account back to 250. Again, it's paper trading, right? But I just want to see, is it possible to like get back on such a huge loss? The best way would be to like, work your way slowly. But, it's not a live account. It's demo. So let's see. I've been waiting for a short the whole week because we've been so bullish. Now, as it's deciding, because it's now 12, I like those lows right there, even though this is lower than that. Those are equal lows. You can see some momentum to the downside. We are gapping to the downside. This fair value gap has been balanced. We've gone up and down. So let's get rid of it. Someone else is watching. Thank you so much for joining in. Kindly consider liking the stream, the stream. Okay, now we are just about to get to my second entry. Could this be the beginning of a downpour? That would be amazing. Yes, I like the way we are declining to the downside. I just don't like how this 12th candle looks like. I would have loved if we went up and then come down to shoot down. But then again, I've seen setups where we do have a swing failure, where this swing, in my opinion, was supposed to come up here, but it fails. So that means that we have some underlying bearishness, right? And then we do have these levels down here, which are so sweet. See, they're just perfect. Touch, 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 touch. Everybody using trend lines had their stop loss here and here and here. And if anybody's trailing, maybe their stops are somewhere here. I like how we're going to the downside. So let me get rid of those lines. No, once this one is engaged, my stop loss is just here. So that one has to change. Let me just take it up a little bit. Man, that is a lot of risk. Woo! 24% of the account. Do not trade like this. This is just me having fun on that Friday decline after a long week of bullishness. So today we should see the market. Okay, now my second position has been engaged. Are we likely to come up? It's now 12:10, 12:09. So we have okay, we've respected this 5-minute up candle so well. You can see the half of the body, the candles have remained below it, right? So that's a good indication that we are bearish. And if we were bullish, then you just reverse that logic. Now my stop loss is just above here. I feel like at least up here, because they can come to retest that area one more time. So I'm gonna do something that's just because put my stop loss up, guys. Woo, 53%. Don't trade. You know what? This is not trading. This is something else. The position is way likely to. Now you know what? Let me just have that stop loss right there. That's okay. 40% of the account. Oh, I would never trade like this on an. Oh, So how's this stream gonna be like, guys? Gonna give me a minute because I have a problem with my monitor. Once I shake it, it has to restart. Oh, come on. Look at this now. Sorry. We'll be like, wait. You guys can still see the screen. Okay, that's good. So I can no longer see my screen because it has to restart. It has to refresh the memory when I shake it. I have to take this TV back to the store so they can give me another one or fix it because it has like a 2 years warranty on it. So that's it. So it has to restart. So I'm not supposed to shake my screen. So the reason why it's acting up like this is a time that the emotions of trading got to me, and I don't know I was in like a setup that I thought would work, and I don't know, I just lost it and I hit my I hit my TV. So trading has some growing up to do, because yeah. So what happened is I hit my TV, poof, And from that day, I've been having this problem. So every time it resets, it reminds me, hey, you have to stay in check. Don't risk too much. I'll be back in a minute. Let me just set this thing up. And nope, I'm not accepting none of that. Skip for now. Skip. Asking me to all these things. Exit. Thank you so much. And we back like we never left. Set up later. All right. All right, I'm back like I never left, and that position is going my way. We are looking at $17,000, which is way, way far away from what I want. I want 100, and what will get me back to 250? 100K, 90K. Can we do it today? Let's see. Let's see. I like the way we're going down. I love that. So this is let it just come around here so I can. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Let me now get rid of those lines. I don't think we're going to be going up. I like the way we are spooling to the downside. I love this. I hope this is not fake. I hope this is not fake, because sometimes they'll have you, happy. My stop loss is now up here, and what I like to do is I like to see my stop loss is above any inefficiency that we could have left, but this is good, guys. I could see my money back, my paper money coming back. Okay, let me do this. I want to go to a daily, and let's do this. So this was the weekly range. This is how we progress from. This is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the high of today, which I believe that's the high. I hope it is the high. And then how do I do it now on a clean slate? Okay, we just bear with me. So this low of Monday and the high of today, which I believe that is the high. I hope so. So this right here should be our target, at least 30% inside of that range. So this is an ICT concept. So let's see it in working. So dumb, and then we have that green line right there, and then I'm gonna call it thank God it's Friday, 30%. I believe that is where that career comes from. So TGIF, let me have that in capital letters. So we should be able to see a decline to 30% of this week's range. If at all we are now declining, which I believe we are. Nope, we are back up. Oh, come on. Come on. If I lose this, guys, my ego is going to get messed up now. We do have an unfinished business here. We do have this thing over here, but I have a good feeling this thing is going to be expanding to the downside. I haven't seen the 12 p.m. candle like spool. So is it gonna, in the last 3 days, is it gonna do it today? I don't know. I would have loved if it opened and we went up first and then come down, and then now start trading below the open line. Well, let's see how this goes. So that this 5 minute supply here, a 5 minute order block, the half of it. Man, someone else came in and left. Oh, come on. It's all good. So I like the way 5 minute has no inefficiency. There's a small imbalance here. I don't like that. Small imbalance right there. As long as they don't take out that high and they spool to the downside, man, I'll be happy. But how many people do you think are waiting for a reversal, right? So I think a couple of people are waiting for a reversal of some sort. So that's an imbalance. I don't have to name it, I can see. Yeah, when we go down to a smaller time frame, I should be able to see that. And then this right here was a 5 minute inverted imbalance, so that's okay. Okay, we're now spooling to the downside again. I love that. Guys, when we come here, it's going to be a walk in the park, but I don't want to have any more entries. I feel like we have a lot of units. 32% of the account is nuts. And there's people who trade like this on actual accounts. I don't know how you guys move. Oh my God. So the three, this is too far. So that half right there, let's just use that. This is the 30% of this range. So can it come all the way down? Oh, that would be a lot of money. That's like $1 million. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm gonna be taking a huge chunk over here. Right there. Trade. And I wanna buy limit. I'm gonna take like a huge chunk of that, whatever, and then I can leave. No, I'm gonna take like 1,000 units. I don't know how much that will be, but and then I can leave a runner to keep on going down there. But I think we should be a buy limit. Don't mess that up, my guy. Right there. Right there. Maybe just above it. Let me have this back. And then we can go and watch this trade. Because I feel like we're gonna be spooling to the downside like crazy. I like the way it's doing. So just before that zone, I want to take 1,000 units. Okay, now let's watch this trade and just see. I want to see a lot of spooling to the downside. I don't know what that is. I want to see a lot of spooling to the downside. So now, if we were only doing like 1:2, then and we had our entry up here, then I think we'll be already out of this trade, right? And then you don't care what the trade wants to do next. You just come in and get your bread and you're out. That would be 1.9. Yeah, that would be 1.93. So we would likely see 1:2 right there, right there. Okay. I love that. I really, really do like that. Let's watch this on a 5-minute time frame. We do have a 5 inefficiency right there. I like the fact that we've created this right there. I'm trying to see. There is no. I really do think we should be able to come in. I'll just take some profits on that daily imbalance, just above it, and then we leave a runner to see how that goes. Guys, we are up like 25K, and our equity is back to 178, which is good. That is really good. Oh my God, I love this. Let me get rid of those lines so we can watch this. Okay, let's go. Let's get it. Keep spooling to the downside. Keep spooling to the downside. Let me add. Let me see what these other guys are doing. Are they also spooling to the downside? No, they're not. Oh, this is not good. I want you guys to also stash. But so far, yeah. So far, yeah. Now, if this is why US100 sometimes I might switch to it at some point because this one is leading the way, right? Now you'll see US100 will still catch up and start leading the way, and then US500 is also good, but it kind of stays in the middle. So but right now, if it's as if they're moving the same way. Wow, I'm now at 40K, guys. This is beautiful. Woo, 42K. We're just about to get to 1:1. My stop loss is just above this high. I like what I'm seeing. I think we might be getting back our account back to 250. So that was a beautiful entry right there. So those doing 1:2, I believe you're now out, right? From that entry point, 1:2 should be out. If you're following my whatever. So I think I want to watch the 1 minute. So if that was your entry, 1:2 is already reached. Let's just make sure. That low right there, if that's what you wanted to do and you only want 1:2, no, you're just about to get to it anyway. So yeah, 1:2 has been hit and you're out of the market, right? Or take partials and then leave something running. But for now, I feel like we're gonna be spooling to the downside. Yeah, I need my ego back. 199K, man, I need you to go to 250. Beautiful, guys. We're still running. There's people who trade like this. Shout out to y'all. Huge risks. I don't know if I can do it, but it's all good. So as you can see, that 5 minute right there is offering is what is giving us that problem that we're facing right now. That little bit of what am I looking for right there? That little bit of resistance, of support. I don't think it's going to hold. I think they'll just crash through it, and then below here we have a walk in the park. Mwah. And also here, that half point of the previous whatever is also going to be some problem. I believe so. 56 times 2, that should be 100k. Should be able to take a half of that, right? But I want to come all the way here, right here. This is where I want to take a half of it. Will this hold? I don't think so. I don't think so. Now we are below that 10-minute fair value gap right there, and inside of that 10 minutes seems like we have another 10 minutes. So that can be let's see how this 10 minute closes. Man, we are going back up. If that closes, that's going to be an inversion fair value gap inside of here, where I think, and then we do have like a small 10-minute over there. Do we have to come back? We can add some more and then still have our stop loss up here. The best place for the stop loss will be up here, because we can come manipulate that high and then keep that high intact. Oh crap, we're going back up. It's all good. I have to keep my stop loss where it is. I don't want to risk more than I'm risking. What could it be going for? Let's just stick on the 5-minute. So we went down and then it was taken out, and then we are bearish, but it would have been nice if this was taken out as well. So let's see how that goes. Is the 10-minute about to close in the next 5 minutes? Okay, I think I want to watch US 500. It's okay, it's just gonna be in the middle of what these guys are doing. So let me watch US, this guy over here. So let me pull him up right there. US30 is right there. There we go. And I'm gonna change those colors. I don't like that red. What we're gonna do is just change that to what? To green. Okay, and then change this to black. Black, 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 and also this one's black, and this one black. And there we have it, just like we have it on this side, and use this green. Yes, good. Now the thing is, when we bring them like this, now we can't see the candlesticks. So okay, let's take them back to, because it's too near like this. We can't see the candlesticks. So let me change that back to red. Yeah, okay, red, red. No. Up is yeah, that can be black. No. Just take it back to green. Green, green, green. And then going down can be, I think that's visible. Yeah, that's visible, right? Yes, that's visible. And we are back to 45k. We're just about to hit 1% of this range. Now, this is also another way to, if we do cross this low, we can use this one as target. See that high to that low? We can use that as target, right? Right there, and we can wait for a full symmetrical swing. And that is why my take P is just above it, to take a huge chunk of this, right? Just above there, which I believe should take us back to 250. But the full symmetrical swing is right here of this range. If we do break this low and we respect those highs, so if it starts pulling to the downside, then right there is an area to, that one will be a nice area to take something off. But I want to take something off way before, because we do have this daily imbalance, and you can see how we did create some sort of support right there. So if this is broken, right, then it can be used as resistance to shoot to the downside, and we can probably see we can add a little bit more, as long as we do not mess up with our whatever. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna have this here just below right there, so I can know that, hey, that area right there is the full is 1 SD, and I'll know that that was the range that we're using. One symmetrical, I usually say 1 SD, one standard deviation, one standard deviation left. There we go. Now we are supposed to have pulled a lot by now, so I don't know why we're still holding up like that up there. Let me just change this back to red, green, red, red. Let's just make it simple for us all. That green, that green, that green. Okay, let it just stay like that. So this is that 5 minute, the 5 minute of this. Wait, they don't look the same. Why? Oh, because this is on the 10-minute time frame. Now, I want to see how that 10-minute frame closes. If it does close, then we have this huge fair value gap, and then we have that small one. That would be like an inverted fair value gap where we can see price coming and shoot to the downside. But we don't really care for that, do we? No, we don't. The 5 minute is right here. So this is me watching this on the whatever. Let's go back to the 1 minute and see. Yeah, guys, I don't like this. I don't like this. See how we've created that small whatever. I don't like this, but we can still keep on going down. Okay, we're just about to get to 1%. Let's go. Let's go. Huge numbers right there. I want us to keep on going down, market. Keep on tonking. 1230. 1%. Let's go. Let's get it. So anybody trading the market maker sell model on this 1 minute, whatever. So this is the buy side of the curve and this is the sell side of the curve. We're just about to finish on the sell side. So if this was your trade and you thought this is a market maker sell model, then you should be taking profits off right there. You should be closing. And once we hit that low, you should be closing the whole of your position, right? Or you leave a small runner running, because that right there is a perfect market maker sell model. So consolidation, first level distribution. What will be the second level distribution be at? Maybe this one right here. Boom. We're just finishing, which is usually the best one. But for me, man, I want us to keep on going down. I want us to keep on. So I'm watching the 5 minute over here, and I feel like I don't have to. So this is me trying to get this account back to 250, right? This is how much of the losses I've been taking from Wednesday. So I've just taken a huge risk just to get it back, which is not something that's commendable, but sometimes it's good to experiment. And I'd like to say that it's also a paper, whatever, trading account. So this is just me practicing and kind of trying to get, my head to operate in such high, because this is too much money to be playing around with, right? But everything was kind of like, I don't know, everything just stood out. Everything, I don't know. We've had like, what do I say? Like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So on Friday, when we have a week of just one-sidedness, it tends to come back to 30% of that range. And this is where I've marked that 30% right there. So I'm suspecting that this is where we should come to, right? That is where I have my final TP of 950,000. Oh my God, the possibilities in this thing called trading is just too much. It's too much. So yeah, I'm gonna be taking a huge chunk of the profits at the half of this candle, which there's a logic behind it, and the logic behind that taking profit over there is there's this daily imbalance right here, which is a small gap. Let me take you to the daily. See that gap right there? When the market went up on a smaller time frame, let me show you, like on a 15-minute time frame, how it behaved. Ooh, 95,000. Jesus. See how we crossed that daily imbalance and then it acted as support and then we shot up. So I'm thinking that if we come in here, we can get some sort of rejection to the upside, right? So that is why I'm taking off. I have like 1975 units. So I'm taking off 1,000 units over there. Oh, someone joined in and they left. I thought that was you I was explaining to. But thank you for coming. Guys, when you come in, at least leave a like before you leave. At least leave a like before you leave. But thanks for coming in, though. Thanks for checking. I like the way we're spooling to the downside. I think I can just bring back US 500 so I can see what they're also. Ooh, they are not playing games. Will we get down here? I don't know, but let me see where my equity is back to. Guys, look at my equity. It's back to 2. Should I close? Should I close? This is around where I was. So that was the equity high. 240. Where is it before I started declining? The equity high is, and you guys cannot see my screen, right? Oh, what a shame. Is that why guys are coming in and going out? Oh my god. Ah, why does this happen? Okay, there we go. We're back. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. But at least leave a comment, say the screen is frozen. So my equity is the highest I saw. The highest we saw in this thing was, let me just even pull it up. Kabisa is 244. 247 is the highest I saw, right? And look, we're just above 250. So I should close right here, right? But I feel like we should keep on going down. Now, this is why I say, why I even know that if you have an edge, right? Even if you're taking losses, just stick to it. Just make sure like you're not doing this such crazy stuff, but just take your 1% loss, and then because when the market now pays you back, it will pay you back. Right now I can close and I'm back to where I was before, right? But I believe that we can keep on going down and spool and spool and spool even some more. And this is just beautiful. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, once we get to that half point, I think that is where I should take a huge chunk. I believe this is where I should take a huge chunk of that money. This right here is a walk in the park. I think we should go a little bit lower. The 5 minute has nothing. Let me see the 10 minute. We did close bearish right there. So even if you're to come back, will they come back here so we can shoot down further? I don't know. But if this was to be taken out, I'll feel not so good. Now we're back to 239, 242. I still think we shall keep on going down further, at least to the half of this. But is this a place where we can come to? Yes. This is where we saw some support, major support right there. And we shot up. This is a walk in the park, so we should see that low being run. I don't like what US 100 is doing. It's not like, going down properly, but and then looking at the 1 minute, I see that whatever the way it's looking like that, I don't like that so much. So I am considering to close or not. Let's just hold. Sometimes when the market wants to pay us, you want to come out fast. I would have loved to see like huge candles to the downside, poof. But this correction behavior, not so good. But then we did have correction behavior here, and we still went up so high. So are we back to 250? Yes, we are. Kevin, close. Woo, baby, 100K. Feeling like Q Banks for a minute. Woo, shout out to Q Banks. Now we've taken out all these, so anybody who was using those support areas as entries and you're still holding, then they're out, right? Using that trend line, thinking that we're still going to be going up and you didn't take some money, whoever was there, out. Now I can see we're doing some sort of consolidation right there. Now we are below this 30 minutes whatever that can so we've consolidation right there. Thank God it's Friday. Can these guys just come down to go up? That would be bad. 227,000 right there. The 12 a.m. candle closed with no wick. I still want to hold on this trade. I think we will come here at the end of the session. I do believe. Now, going back to the 10 minutes, there was something that's suspicious that was left in there. Let me hide this for now. Let me get rid of that for now. I want to, now this is the previous 4-hour range, but inside of that range, we do have this 10-minute fair value gap right there. So I don't know what color I should give it. Now look at me staying here deciding on a 10-minute. Now that's a 10-minute. It's a 10-minute fair value gap. And then we see that we do have another fair value gap right there. So that's an inverted. No. This will be an inception right there. Inception. So there's a guy called Red Pill, and he has this concept of inception fair value gaps, right? So even if the market is to retrace, because we want to hold for a longer time period, then we have to for a longer range, we have to anticipate retracements, right, and be okay with them. Can that be, because they also have a tendency of coming to this what do you say, to these trend lines, like such a range over here, and then get to a half and then reverse, which is something I've seen in this stream over and over. So we are back to 205, having seen 250k. Maybe that was a good place to come out. But let's see what we have here. So I'm gonna call it a 10-minute inception fair value gap. When I see that, I'll know 10i inside of this big one. And we do have a small support and resistance area right there. My stop loss is just above this high, which I think it's safe. So let's see what will happen when we get there, right? At the 5-minute US whatever, see how there's no inefficiency on a 5-minute. This should either be a pillar, a strong pillar where the market doesn't need to go up, or it will just be run. But by the logic that I have, I think we shall keep on going down further. Now we do have a 5-minute imbalance right there. We do have a couple of them, but there's no need to mark all of them. There's this one, which is good because it shows us, hey, there's a willingness to shoot to the downside. Because let me tell you what's happening, right? Let's get to like a 1 hour. Anybody who has been bullish, anybody who has been, and you can see there's no major low that has been taken out. So anybody who has been bullish, their stop losses are here and here and there and that low, and some at that low, and that others who are like, strong, those who are like really following or whatever, who are trailing tightly, their stop losses are below this low, right? So I feel like before we go up, we should be able to take at least this low and this low, if at all we are to keep on going up. So I'm still gonna keep on holding on this position. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Because I want to hold for longer periods, then I should also be able to weather out retracements, right? I just don't want it to retrace all the way back here. And on the 5-minute, US 100 has no inefficiencies. There's no fair value gaps. So if this doesn't, this should be a pillar, strong pillar. There's no need to go up. If it does go up, then it's just gonna be run, right? So it's now 12:30, 12:40. Do they really want to come in? How is this a fair 5-minute bullish order block? It's no longer a 5-minute bullish order block. It's now a breaker. Down candle, we went up and we've crossed low, high, low, higher, high, higher, low. So these two series of candles right there should act as a breaker on a 5-minute stance, on a 5-minute of whatever. So 15 minutes order block right there, and we went down. Now I am no longer smiling. I didn't think we'd retrace this much. I didn't think we would retrace this much. Do they want to just now consolidate over here? Hey guys, keep on going down further. Maybe we should have closed at 250 once we go back to 250, right? But no, I want to hold a little bit more longer, so we're gonna weather it out. Now, those who like, if you know my entry, this is how much this trade has given us right there. That was a swing high failure, although I'd have loved us to take that high, but sometimes it doesn't. So if we use that low as the entry and our stop loss just above that high, we have seen up to 3.6%, right? That should have been enough for someone to pay themselves and get out. So am I gonna watch this on the 10-minute, or do I watch it on the 5-minute? Now 10 minutes is okay. That's an inverted fair value gap. I have inception right there. Okay, now let's just watch this from this point of view, and I think that's okay. And let's just wait. Let's see what happens. I'm taking a huge chunk right there, and you see this, have we taken that low? We haven't taken that low. If we do take that low, which we are likely to take, then that's gonna give us some more confluence that we are going down further. And then from that high to this low, this right here is a full standard deviation, meaning the distance from here to here is the same from here to here, where we should see price come down to, especially the way that we've kind of respected the OTE, the high, and we're going to the downside. Now, I want us to take this low with strength because I don't want us to, I would not like to see price range in here. But what is it waiting for? Why are they holding it? Why is it being held? Why is it being held? This is too close to this. I would love to see it go down further, but let's see. So this is that 12 p.m. candle. Didn't close, didn't operate how I wanted to, but I'd have loved it to go up and then come down and shoot to the downside. But seems like we're going to be having a bearish candle today. And that distance is not bad. Not so good too. 25, whatever. Let me like my own stream. Humble beginnings. Humble beginnings. But I foresee millions watching. Is that realistic? What was realistic about the men of God in the Bible? Nothing. So yeah, millions of viewers every day for entertainment purposes only. So we are working our way down. That's good. Battery running out. I need a charger. Oh yeah, somebody call Masi Masika. Leuta TBT. 1 minute, my people. Anymore, Leuta TBT. I believe that's what they say. TB. It needs to be full screen, my guy. There we go. This other side, beautiful. I need to see that. Wait. Charts. Yes. Okay. What's gonna happen? We are back below 1%. I don't know what's gonna happen right now. I do like the fact that on US 500 we are creating these lows right here. So right there, those equal lows. I don't know how it looks like on the 1 minute as well. So anybody, on the US 100 and you're trend lining, so your heart has been broken as we speak. But then again, trend line people, right? Once it breaks below the trend line, they wait for support, resistance, and then they go down with it, right? So if you're bearish, like I am, that would be a nice place to add. If you're trading NAS 100, but then again, I don't do trend lines, man. But then I like to see how price is working. So this one is pretty much, this one is a curve to the upside. That one is coming to the upside. This one has really come down. Now, is that something to worry about? But I'm too bearish. I'm too bearish. But then again, it's now 12:45. So I would have loved if we went down a little bit more, guys. Oh, this is not so good. But let's just chill. That candle can still see us go down like crazy. So did we have anything that 12:15 to 12:45 ICT silver bullet? I mean, but what is this? 12:08. It has to be between 12:15, right? I don't know. Silver bullet. I haven't really understood them, but because fair value gaps will form all the time, so the fair value gaps that form within that silver bullet time, then they are high probable, I believe. Back to 240k. I want us to keep pulling down, man. I like what I'm saying. So US 100, can you move? I need this guy to move because now I'm gonna do something, right? I want to mark. Let me take this way a little bit. I want to get rid of those boxes. Let me just do it like this because I feel that's much cleaner. That's more clean. Zero? I'm not even watching my stream. Oh. Oh, am I not counted? I don't know. See that right there? I want to see us at least go to half of the previous 4-hour range. Is that like something? No, it's not. It's just me. Yep, like that. I think that's much cleaner, right? And we can see those objectives pretty much well. Okay, man, we are bearish. That is good. Thank God it's Friday happening just in right in front of us. Thank God it's Friday. In this, thank God it's Friday. And then get rid of that tool right there. Yes. Now we can see those levels. Okay. Those boxes are previous 4-hour ranges, right? This is the 7 to 11, and this is the other one is 3 to 7. Best place to take shots is either when we get to this above it or inside here and then you aim for it to come back to half of this zone, right? So if you get an entry, then you want to aim for that half, at least start paying yourself, right? Or right before it, but it's likely also to get to that half, especially if you're bearish like me on a day like this. Can we still keep on going down? I believe so. Now, see how US 500 is kind of lagging behind before it gets there? Now, these guys are just about to get there. US 30 is leading the way today in terms of those previous 40 4-hour range. Mic check 1 2. There we go. Is there any music in there? I'm just curious. I don't want it to be so loud, but I'm gonna fix that sound thing. I love this. I like when I see this. See those equal lows right there? They have to be run. They don't have to. They will probably be run. I like that, and I'll just mark it as sell side. Although I'd have loved if it carved up a little bit. Okay, guys, it's now 12:50. Will these guys do a final dart to the upside? I hope they don't. Oh my God! Woo! Look at this, my people. Look at that. Ooh, yes, sir. That is also an indication that we are bearish. See how that is high and this is high low? Look at what these guys have done. That high and a high. Beautiful. Let's get rid of this so we're not confused. And then this one did a high. Which high did they use? That high and a high. What is that? Index SMT. And then we've just SMT alone. Divergence SMT. Some of these things I have to get rid of, especially I don't use that anymore, but maybe I might go back to it someday. And right there, divergence SMT. I like that. And how I would confirm my SMTs is whenever I have where I start to where from the beginning of where I mark should be the same with all this. If you look at what is that? Is that a cursor? Whatever it is, you can see where the highs are is the same place, right? On all three windows, and then right there's all three windows. Now what I'll do is I'll take the lowest low in between that range. For US 500 should be that low. Now when that low is broken, to me that index SMT is confirmed, right? And then I'll look for fair value gap inside of that range, just above it. This is, we're just gonna do an arrow, but that time is not looking so good. So this one, that low has been broken, as you can see, but now the problem is it could also be forming the other way around, because now 100 is not coming down here, it's lagging behind. It can still catch up. This could also be now a formation of the opposite side SMT, because now if they come and cross the high, then the SMT has been reversed, right? So what I like to see in such scenarios is when all three of them break that low together, right? So can I take a huge chunk right here? I can, because we are back to 250. That was the highest of the high. I can just close like everything and then just leave a small portion running. But do I believe we can keep on going down further? Yes, I do believe. Now this is what I'm gonna do, because I just want to get this account back to 250k. I believe if I take a huge chunk right there, that should well put me above 250k, right? So I'm not gonna be holding to down here, but since it's Friday, let me do this. Let me take this thing to the half of that, whatever. Trading, let me just be, the way we are lagging behind, I thought we will spool like crazy. I feel like we're going to get to that half point. Let me take a huge chunk right there of that money. Huge chunk right there. 56. Is that even 1:2 in the first place? Let me see what we'll be taking. That is gonna be 1:2.6. So that will be a little bit over 70 something k. What would that get us to? It will get us to 220. So no, change of plans. I want a little bit more. Now, will we spool to the downside? I don't know. I have no idea. US 100 is lagging behind a little bit. And so is the delay, sort of meant to give hopes to those who are going long, and they can hold on to their positions a little bit more? I don't know. So we've broken that low. We've broken that low. That's beautiful. Guys, I want to see another push to the downside, of which I think we'll get. We're now at 110. That is where 56 times 2, that will be 55, just a little bit before 1:2. That position looks something like this. Let me actually see where we entered, so I can where's the executions? So the first entry was on this one. Let's just have that perspective. Guys, we are killing this account. This is just nuts. Wow. US 100, I want you to cross that low right there. Now we are 265. That is an equity high. Should I just close this thing and then, I feel like we'll still keep on going down, right? Today is, thank God it's Friday. We should see it shoot down even more. Now, another thing I can do is, if I close 100, right now, it's gonna be like 250. So how would I know? Let me close a little bit of this thing. Close position, partial close. I wish it can calculate for us to see the amount, because I can close it like 1,000. But why? They should know, man. They should know. Okay, let's do this, right? Let's do it manually. So I'm like, okay, I want to close 100k so I can have like 18k running. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do like if 1975. Let me write it down. This is a high. Ooh, baby. If 1975 is equals to 56,297,000 what would be $100,000 be? What would $100,000 be? So what we do is we say 100,000 times those units, 1975, divide by 56,297. Then we'd have to close. Doesn't make sense. We don't have 3,000 units. If 1975 is equals to 56,000, what would, yeah, that's not gonna work. That is not going to work. How would you calculate that, guys? I want to close what we have right now, how would we do that math? I want to close 100K. Okay, let's just do it slowly by slowly then. Let's just do it slowly by slowly. Let's just do like, I don't want to close a half of it. Let me just see, like if we close like 500. But then again, we're not going to have that power that we have right now of these things pulling to the downside. There we go. Let's do like let's close like 500 units. Let's see how much that will be. That was 30 G's. Let's close another 500. We'll just do that until it's 100K. So we now 219. Let's close another 50. Let's close another 500. Boom. Our account balance is now to 250. Mwah. Beautiful. Guys, my ego has been soothed and I'm back to my equity high, actually with $3,000 more. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to break even on this position. Actually, you know what? I feel like what we have is still a lot. 475 units, risking 13,000. Let me close a little bit more. Let me close like 500 more. No. Let's close like 200. Let's see what we have. We have like $7,000 running. My risk would be like, so this is now what? This is 2.8% running, right? And I feel that's good. I want to break even because I don't want to lose that 7K. So what we're gonna do is we have 264. So if it comes out and takes us out, we'll still be way above 250K. So equity is now running in 283, and that is dope. What a day, what a session. And a very, very big lesson to learn, right? Just because you're having a bad day does not mean like you go in and start over risking, right? I was bearish. I was waiting for a bearish, a move, because I was thinking all of the week. I think we've extended too much, but today I finally gotten it, and look where we got to that half of that point. Can we still come down here? Yes, but I need to take also a huge chunk. Now this is what's going to happen, right? If I leave this at 1,000, what they will do is they will take out 275 units, and then what we'll have is we'll have now a buy order with what is left after taking 275, right? So if it keeps on going down, we're going to be in a loss. So what we're going to do is let's take like 100 units, not 1,000. I feel like we should take something more over there, and then I can leave a runner. Now, do I want to break even? Because of this 10-minute thing here, no. But man, today was crazy. Today was crazy. It was a good setup, and I had to take it, right? I had to take it. You cannot be wrong all week. I mean, you can, but sometimes. Now, this is why I have issues. I would love if US100 broke that low right there, which is its lowest low from where I've indicated that SMT. And then the time is now 1 p.m. and we can see this market just shoot up like crazy. And the equity is like 270 something. So what I'm gonna do, let me reduce that risk by half as well. What is 275 divided by 2? 275 divided by 2, 137. So let's take out 137. 137.5, so let's do 138 and partial close. Now that is a small loss to take for the day compared with what we've done. Crazy. Whew. I'm bad. Don't play with me. Account is now back to $270,000. So now we keep on going next week. Now we are back to risking only 1%, and we follow our rules, and that's it. And once you stay within the constraints of what you understand, what you know, and you just wait for it to work out, at the end of the day, you're going to be victorious, right? So our account is back up to 70K, which is nuts. We've not even finished 2 months, and this is way above 25%, just about to go to, what would that be, 25 plus 25, just above 25% account gain. That is nuts. Woo! My goodness, that small setup right there. So this is quite a small stop loss, as a small loss to take. And wow, what a beautiful setup. That was just amazing. So the analysis, what I was looking for, what I think is gonna happen. Now, did I want a bigger decline than this? Yeah, I thought we would get down here, but but we did get to half of the previous 4-hour range, which should be enough. Should be enough. If you still want to keep on going, make sure once you get to that half of the previous 4-hour range, you have to pay yourself something. Just notice how just at that point right there is where we're seeing the market turn from. Look at to the tip. That is nuts. To the tip. And now I feel like they still intend to keep on going down further, but maybe they have to go get some more liquidity, maybe some more strength to keep on going down. But in this case, when we started spooling like this, I thought that we'd see even a bigger spool to the downside. But anybody trading market makers, sell models, that was one curve, and then we still have a bigger curve. We still have like a bigger, whatever. This was the buy side, this was the sell side, and then we do have a bigger buy side to the downside, right? And I think I'm good. And then this was also questionable, right? Because this low is the same one as this one, is the same as this one. US30 has taken out that low. US 500 has taken out that low, but look, US 100, who's supposed to be the runner, who's supposed to be the lead, did not take that low. So that is questionable, right? So whenever you see such things, you want to start paying yourself something. And then look at the previous 4-hour ranges. US 30 has gotten to that half point. US 500 has got to the half point. US 100 has not. That is questionable, right? So you want to take partials and probably break even. For me, I'm not gonna break even because today this is nuts. 31, 32, 30, 13, 6K. Whew, nuts. So if that was to be taken, I would just say minus 4K over here. That would take us to 64, right? Now, we have surpassed that equity high, which was here at 247. That was the most I'd seen of this account. And then from there, we saw a decline. And then on this area, I got emotional, started over trading, right? But there's so much to learn from this anyway. And then I got a little bit of that back. And then over here, actually, I don't even think I was over trading. Yes, I was not over trading. I was just taking shorts in a very bullish environment, and I was getting hot. But today I got it right, and I capitalized on all that, blah blah. So our paper trading account is back to, that is an equity high, 70 grand. Whoo. The possibilities in this game are just something else. I think I'm gonna close this stream here. I've been able to get back my account, so now can do whatever it is they want to do. Can they keep on going down? I believe so, but it's now on Friday. It's now after 1 p.m. In New York, it's 4 p.m. The traders are going home. And wow, what a week. So there's a lot of journaling, a lot of things to do, but I'll do it tomorrow when I have like a clean, because I do my journals as I review my trades every Saturday when I wake up, and then I kind of try to forecast of what the next week is gonna be like. So this weekend I'm gonna do maybe I can do a live stream, but I'm gonna do like a video where I'm gonna do a top-down analysis, right? And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have all these levels again afresh. So I'm gonna delete everything and just start marking those levels afresh, right? So I start on so this is, let me just make this a little bit cleaner. This is all today's work, the text, and you can group them and just hide all that stuff, right? So if I would hide everything, then you can probably see we have clean charts right there. Let's get rid of that indicator. That worked for us, but I want to track how that at 12 p.m. candle closed as well. So we can come have those fresh monthly, weekly levels, and then fresh daily levels and fresh 4-hour levels, right? And the rest we can just group them, group. If there's something that I still want to go in there to look at, I can probably do that. 1 minute. So the most we've seen with this setup is 1:4%. That is nuts. That is good. That is good for a session, and actually even for a trading day, 1:4 is good. Why do we have to? Yeah, I don't know. 1:4 is to 2, and I still think that we should see a further decline to the downside. So I think I can just close this position and just get it over with, or I can leave it running. What do we do? We don't care at this point. I'm gonna close this stream over here, unless whoever's watching, you can ask a question or something in the chats. Please like the video, at least like the video, leave a like at least, and thank you so much for joining in. Today's session was amazing. It was just beautiful. I loved it. This session was good. I loved it. And maybe a quick recap before I close. All it was let me get rid of all this lipstick. Going to the daily. All that setup was based off of is, this is Monday's trading, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Now, whenever you have a week that is so bullish, on Friday you can expect a decline to at least 30% of this range, right? So that is why I had expected it to go down a little bit. And oh my good lord, let me take out those 4-hour and the daily out. What else can we get? And that group right there. So that right there was the 30% of this range, right? Oh, let me just get rid of it actually. Let's get rid of the whatever. So I was expecting a decline to back to that, the low of Monday and the high of today, which I believe that was the high. I expected that we can shoot down to this area, but then the range was just too much, I believe. And time is up. I don't think there's anything much that's gonna whatever. So what I did is I waited for an area where I thought can offer some good, can be a good time to take a shot. Now when you see this, let me hide those whatever. Let me hide the order so we can see those areas so well. So go let's go to like a 15-minute time frame, and actually a 5-minute is okay as well. So once, actually even the daily was okay. You guy, get yourself together. Oh, whoever I was talking to has left. Bye-bye. So when we got to that high, right, I've seen that we took, we inside the weekly fair value gap right there, right? And then we've taken out so many daily highs, right? We took out this old high, which was the high of, when was this? 17th of October, right? We took out that high. Then I was expecting that we can see some decline to the downside. Now going down to a 4-hour, I saw something right here, that 4-hour fair value gap, which was right there, right? You see that up candle before the market declined? Just right there, we do have that 4-hour unfinished fair value gap, and then right on top of it we do have a 4-hour order block. So if we did come in here I was like, I'm gonna look for a short, or if we come in here, I'm also gonna look for a short, right? And going down to the 1-minute time frame, that is where I took my short from, right? It just added up according to my plan. Now let me do that group 3. I know it's too much, but just bear with me. This is that position. Can I hide that? Yes, I can. Now this is where we were at the previous 4-hour. We are in a premium zone. I believe that already had already done some good damage. That the high at 10:06 a.m. and I can see we did come up, and then I'll see this lows right here. This is just too sweet, because there's people using that trend line to take long, so there's a lot of liquidity right there. So that's going to be a target. And then I just waited for my entry signal on the 1 minute. Now this was just about let me get rid of this, because we've seen that. Now I like it when because I like to trade the 12 p.m. candle, and this was a good range to the downside. That was good. I like it when it opens and goes up fast to come down, but in this case, I saw this formation. According to my rules, I'm supposed to wait for it to come up and then go down. But then I'm like, yo, we are in this, we just come and completely close this. Let me show you. See that gray box right there? We've completely closed that fair value gap right there, right? And then looking at the 5-minute, we have this up candle, and I drew half of that body, and you can see how candles are being kept below it. So I was like, yo, I feel like that's good. So I was like, you know what, that's enough for me to not expect to take a high. So what I did is I did model a short from there, from these lows, right? And if we were to go up, I would have looked for another short as well, right? So that is kind of something that I've been doing that has really improved on my entries, because sometimes I'll wait for like the exact rules and then the trade just leaves without me. So what you can do is you can anticipate, 2 moves. If the first one fails, then engage the second one. If that one fails, then you might not want to engage. And this was my target. Running these lows was kind of one of my targets, but my main target was back to this daily imbalance. If we go to the 15-minute time frame, we can see that this is kind of where this move began. Once we crossed that daily imbalance, we found support in that zone and then left. So I was expecting that we can spool down up to here, right? Which is something I think we can see on Monday. So I believe that this could have been the high could have been a major high before we get here. But that decline right there was enough for me to, get my account back to over, because, I was at 247. Now I did take a huge risk, which is okay, because it's a demo account anyway, and I wanted to massage my ego, and I feel good. My ego has been massaged well. Thank you, US30. About the last 3 days, you have been mean to me. US30 is like, I don't care. If I'm moving, I'm moving. If you're in the way, I'll crush you. So do more work and always try to be. We have 2 levels. Why? I only need 1. So this one was updated to that high, but I kept it to where it was before. So I think I'm gonna have it where it was before. So wait a minute, how is it supposed to look like? Yeah, I'm gonna have it to that high right there. Ideally, it's supposed to be over here, and you can see we did come to half point, but I already have enough things to show me all that. Wow, what a week! What a week that was. Beautiful. So I want to draw out this 12 p.m. candle, how it looked like. I think I need to visualize that. So let me just have that 12 p.m. Where is it? 12 p.m. is right there. Up. So right there is the beginning of that 12 candle, and my god, it just went up so little. What? And then this is where I need to also see where the 1 p.m. candle is at. 1 p.m. is right there. So the previous candle. Now once you close it, you can't have it anymore. Ugh, come on. So that's the 1 p.m. candle. So you know what? How about you just do this? And then go to the 1 hour time frame and then change the type of candle to bars, and that will show you what the 12 p.m. candle did right there. So it would have been perfect if it went up, came down to go down, but I guess we were just too bearish. Look at this candle, high, low. So the 4th candle is likely to do what? To keep on going down, and the 5th candle is also likely to keep on going down and take 1, 2, 3, if that is a valid swing high. And that is what we saw with the daily candle, right? So me fighting that logic, which I already knew, I don't know what that was. Low, lower low, higher low, swing low. The 4th day bullish. The 5th day when it opens, you want it to come down to a place of discount, and then it shoots up. The 5th day, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on this day you have to look for like 3 candles, 3 highs. So we do have 1, 2, and 3. So that right there was a place to, that high, if you're going along with that logic, was a place to come out. And then another thing is we did have NFP. 11 p.m. news will have, 11 p.m. is the first round of NFP of FOMC on Wednesday. It will do whatever it does, and then 11:30 it will do whatever it do, and then after that the side it chooses, it will go without side for 3 days. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is where FOMC happens, right? You can see one, so for 2 days, Thursday and Friday, right? So Thursday we had a huge bullish day, and I believe this is all FOMC doing, the momentum from FOMC, I believe. And then today we did go up as well, right? So I've seen this thing in now 3 months, not me going back to back test, but sitting in here in that FOMC week where the market is just one-sided. Thank you so much for those who like the video. I appreciate. Thank you so much. What does that mean? I have 18 subscribers. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Right, so that's what I was saying. And then now today's logic is 1, 2, 3, 4. We want to see a decline into the inside. And I think today we've had a profitable we've had a what? We've had a this is what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna bring back those positions, because in this case it's not really about me making so much money, and I'm going to have that TP just get out at that final TP, and then I'm gonna get rid of that buy limit. So if it comes down next week and hits that once full symmetrical swing, then I want to be out, which is that high to this low. That's the one symmetrical swing. And let me show you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just have this at the half of that daily imbalance. Let me just have the final TP at the half of that daily imbalance. So if they do get there, then that's good. Or actually, how about we just have it at the top of that daily imbalance? How about that? Is that so bad? And I'm not going to break even, right? And actually, I'm going to take this stop loss all the way up here. 5K is already, it's okay. We'll just be down to 65K. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. We brought this account up from 155K. Do you see that? No, this one wasn't. Yeah, this closed. So 155 to 270. How much is that? Ooh, 270, 711 minus 155, 834. We've made $114,000. Some QBanks moves right there. Oh boy. I'm telling you, the possibilities in this trading is nuts. It's nuts. It's nuts. If you get to those levels where $200,000 is nothing to you, you can just come in here and take those huge risks. If you lose it, you're good, right? And then you have like, wow, the possibilities are just something else. So in my level, maybe that would be 200 bucks. But soon it's gonna be 2,000, and it's gonna be 20K, and then it's gonna be a lot more. It's gonna be 200K, and maybe someday 2 million, maybe 20 million as we keep on advancing. There's no limit in this trading game, right? Okay, guys, I'm out, and thank you so much for watching. God bless you all, and keep Isaiah 40:31 in your hearts, right? Oh, those who trust in the Lord will renew their will renew their strength. They will soar up with wings like eagles. They will run and not be weary. They will walk and not faint. Hallelujah. Those who wait upon the Lord, patience. Those who endure upon the Lord. Ooh, beautiful. That is nuts. My God. Anyway, Trader Mavera, and I'm out. See you guys next week. Do have a good weekend. And make sure you go through your trades. Make sure you journal. Make sure you have a plan. Sit, meditate, see what God has in store for you for the coming week. How we are going to be approaching the markets. Make sure you go through your losses and learn from them, right? And that's it. I love you guys, and I'm out.